Everyone, we are in Pemby right now, my place, and this is one of the first rides that I'm doing since my crash in Quebec, and I'm gonna share that with you. It's gonna be cool. I see you, talk to you a little bit of what I can do right now, what I can't do, what's my limitations, and basically what I'm going through a little bit, because we haven't done that since my crash. The video, the Tour de Quebec with Steve came out. Hope you enjoyed it, and I think it's time for me to go through the whole process with you guys and share this experience with you. So let's go. First, one of the first bike ride that I'm doing since my crash, June 27. Let's get it. Look at that. Pemberton is incredible. So pumped. So we moved here 2 months ago, and well, I haven't been able to enjoy the biking because I kind of wrecked myself. But here we go. That's a lap from the house, and we enter this little climbing trail here. The forest is quite dark. I have a dark lens and I can't really see where I'm going. So look at that, e-bikes. For someone that's like injured like me and concussed, e-bikes are incredible. And why incredible? Well, because right now it kind of allows me to exercise, and for my mental health it's a bit what I need, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. And just like to get back riding again, it's so good. The Devinci Light, my friends, if you have one bike to buy, it might be this thing. Who would have known that I would make a climbing video? Who wants to see into the NAR videos riding up? What is it? Little descent, lean nicely right here. Very good. I can ride my bike. Like, this is so good. Oh my god, feel that! You feel that? So right now I really feel it. In a little bit we're gonna talk a little bit about my crash and what happened. Basically what I will do with an athlete or client, we'll do a debrief after a session or after a season with an athlete, or after such a big crash and experience like I just had. I think it's time to do a little debrief with you, everyone, and to tell you a little bit what happened, how it happened, and what's happening now. So, few weeks before the crash, I remember being really tired, exhausted with coaching, moving. We moved from Whistler to Pemberton, my family and I, and a lot of coaching, some racing, a little injury to deal with on my big toe at the same time, which I never really talked about. Just, I was going to say stupid, but no, it was a cool experience, and I broke my toe. Anyways, super cool experience. So anyways, a lot of things happening, and I was exhausted and tired. And then for Jen's birthday, we had a little party like 5 days before my birthday, because I was going to go to Quebec to do a tour of the factory with Stevo, Devinci factory, visit some mountain bike parks in Quebec over there, and you probably seen the video. If you haven't seen it, watch it, there's a link down there, go watch it. Super cool video, and you can actually see what happened the week of my crash. You can see the full thing, super cool. Anyway, so I was going on a trip, celebration for Jen's birthday, and then I was saying to some friends that I was feeling already tired, and what I wanted and what I needed was a bit of the preparation of Tour de Nard as well at the same time. Anyways, a lot of things. And I was telling my buddies, I kind of wish I had a little bit of time to make ourselves settled in the new house, do some landscaping. There's a bunch of landscaping that needs to be done, so I'd already wanted to take a little break. Short one, sometimes like a little break. And the pressure growing of Tour de Nard and everything, more riders. This year I would have been sick, and I can't wait to actually work on that for the next edition, because who knows, it might happen earlier than what we think. Anyways, so went over there, tired, went to Quebec. Steve had a really bad cold at work, and he was really struggling with that as well. And I was like kind of feeling good and on the bike, but kind of feeling tired at the same time. Like a really good like confidence I had going there, really confident, like feeling really good on the bike. Anyways, and then go there, didn't sleep, travel was a little bit longer than expected, didn't sleep much, tired over there in Quebec, and started visited the factory. Amazing to meet everybody at the factory over there. So it was like a bunch of like really high moment, like a really happy moment, and then some also really, we were cooked with Stevo. we were super tired, but we just like, we were having so much fun that it was amazing on the bikes and being together with Stevo. It was simply amazing, actually, a really good time. And so that morning of my crash, we were in and all more details you can see in the video, so go watch it. Empire 47, amazing moment over there. And then the next day was Val-Brillant du Nord. We wake up in the morning, Steve really tired, didn't sleep, like really not feeling at his best. And so we all decided that it was a better idea for him to chill at home and do what he needed to do to process this gnarly cold that he had. And that's something that he's working on a project right now, and I can't wait for you guys to see a little bit all of that for him in his perspective. So anyway, Steve stayed at home. We go to Val-Brillant du Nord, and then Val-Brillant du Nord, I showed up over there, super cool vibe. Our guide Philou, and I don't know what he does really, Philou. He's the manager of the park, or the guy of the trail building, manager of trail building operation. Don't really know. Philou, tell us a little bit what you do. And anyways, Philou is gonna come back in the story. And so we go, and then we hike up the Legend, like a trail with a beautiful kind of waterfall line into the river, big rock slabs everywhere, like super iconic trail, beautiful, beautiful. So we go up there, we hike up, and then I was in an energy that day of Stevo is not here, so I'm gonna ride for him and I'm gonna shred the trail. Like I was like, there's nothing too hard on this thing. It's a gnarly trail, but I'm gonna really ride it full gas, good energy, solid, and I'm just gonna have a blast. My kind of excitement sometimes. And show up there, looked at a few lines and stuff, and it was just mind-blowing. So we go, start filming, And then right away feeling good, good lines, strong on the bike, happy mood, didn't stop to take a break, like so excited about everything that we were like, fuck yeah, let's do this, I want more. And then we're like in 3 hours into shooting probably when we showed up at the river, and I put my bike at the top and I start to hike down the full line to look at how it is and just to prepare my lines for the shoot that we were going to do. Yeah, so I check everything, I go down, and then I remember the only thing that the first thing that I saw is that gap from the bridge across the river, landing on the slab in the back. So that's the first thing I saw, and I was like, oh my god, this thing completely goes. It's beautiful, beautiful gap, high commitment, high speed, really kind of precise pop. As soon as you pass the bridge, you have to like press a little bit, and then big bunny up across the river, very sharp edge also when you cross the river on the other side, so no mistake possible, like not at all. You have to make it or it really doesn't work. And so I look at the run out, a bit sketch, precise, the rock is a bit wet, and then across a little piece of river at the end. But I was like, you know what, I really feel this thing, it's a beauty, and I want to make it happen. Drink a bit of water. It's a good talk. It's like actually I'm doing a therapy with you guys. Amazing. And that's something that I've learned recently. I'm going to talk to you about that. That's a technique to actually work on my concussion and make me feel better. Anyways, so we go, and then I look at this thing, take my bike, do 4 and in, and then I realize I'm like, there is a crack. There was a crack just before going onto the bridge where I wrecked myself. Glad the bridge was there, but I realized there was a crack, and I was just going on the edge of it, you know. And I knew, I was looking at it, I was like, okay, if I'm precise, if I'm like in this tire whip right here, because it was already a tire whip, the junction from the crack to the rock, it was a little flat, and if I made it there, it will be all good. And then just beside that, a little puddle, and I didn't check, first mistake, didn't check how deep a little puddle was, and I thought that it was quite shallow, but it was actually deep, and that's really what took my front wheel, which I don't remember. I don't remember the crash, but I remember that process of looking at it and everything. And so we go, do 4 and in, ta-da-dat, and then as I'm going back up, I do my little checklist that I do usually, and I'm like, okay, is it my first time doing this feature? Yes, so risk of danger goes up a little bit. Is it, the conditions are good, a little bit slippery, not too much, a little bit slippery, makes the terrain a little bit more unpredictable. Is it a high risk of consequence? Yeah, if in my eyes I was going to jump it, and either I was going to go short and hit the wall at the bottom over there in the backside, and not good at all, or I would have slid on my run out, but it would have been better, not too crazy. And so risk of consequences, yes, pretty high. Are we far into the, like not the backcountry, but we were a bit far out? Are we far? Yes, we are pretty far. Not really easy access for a rescue team. And that's things that we consider all the time. Is my bike setup good for that? Yeah, I was feeling really good on the bike. The bike was working super well. Devinci Troy, size large. Been riding this bike for a long time, feeling super good. Tire pressure, like bike optimization, everything pretty good as well. My confidence, really good. Am I feeling tired? Yes, I was feeling tired, but with the energy that I had, probably pretty fine. But still, little bit of a toot toot. Let's be careful here. Visualization. Did I visualize myself doing the line? Absolutely. Did I understand the process of doing the line? Yeah. Full gas, down, really precise. I knew my line exactly. Onto the bridge, press at the top of the bridge to leave the bike a little bit more on the ground, and then bunny up, big bunny up at the end of the rock, like middle of the rock actually. Look at my landing, spot it, press the bike down, gentle on the brakes to not to slide too much. Look at my run out, super important. Look at my line, my exit, and then slow down gradually. Slow down. So it was really on it. Protection. No full face, not good. Not no chest protection, back protection at all. Something that I never really wear, and I think for now on I will definitely do that as soon as I know that I'm gonna be tempted to do a few gnarly lines. Back, chest protection, full face, gloves, goggles, which I had none. I had a half-lead helmet. Don't think I had any pads. No gloves. No chest, back protection, nothing. And so I went up, I thought about that. I was like, oh, protection list, not the best right now. Danger, really high. Okay. GS photographer tells me before I drop in, hey yo, do you want a bit of food? And I say no, which I should have said, yeah, actually, I'm really tired. Let's have a little break. And I go back into my process a little bit later. Boom, another big mistake here. Went to the top, got up there, and I was ready to drop in. And few deep breath, mental process, visualize myself, do the full thing, feeling good. I was like, fuck yeah, you got this. And then I say, okay. And everybody say, yeah. And I kind of waited. And then had a little bit of a moment of hesitation and told myself, not hesitation to do the line, but hesitation to be, maybe let's do another run in. And then I was like, no, sometimes you have to kind of trick your mind and like get into this zone. And I think there's a slight distinction here when it's kind of your instinct telling you, hey, let's do another little run in. I should have said, yep, I'm gonna listen to you, because you're never wrong. And then boom, I put myself back into it. I said, no, you got this. Let's fucking send it. And then I was like, okay, drop in. 3, 2, 1, boom, dropped in. I'm gonna let this car go by, and I'll catch you in 1 minute. The feeling of a bike, just like the leaning. Look at that. Relearning basically and re-appreciating all the basics. Nice strong position, nice and tall. Bam. Leaning side to side. The frame really moving. What? Gently. So good. So good. This bike is so incredible. I have so many things to talk to you about, guys. The engine of this thing, like the Bosch Performance Line S6, like this full system here is incredible. Hi. Oh my god. That's my lap these days. I go up here and I stay here. So beautiful, eh? Yeah. Incredible. Have a good ride. Thank you. Hi, how are you? Good. Hi. Yeah.
Beautiful spot. We live really in a magical place here. Can't believe. Back to that crash. And we're gonna talk about that in 2 minutes. Can't believe what? So, back up there, moment of hesitation. Should listen to the little voice always in everything in life. Just listen to that little inner voice. It's like that's your guidance. That's your guide. Anyways, back up there. The guy is crazy. So I'm up there, moment of hesitation, and I'm like, okay, feeling good. Back at it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Drop, and I drop. Went fully committed around at the rock up there. Roll down the first bridge, accelerate, really push hard into it to accelerate, because that's what I really wanted, is a lot of speed. And if I go fast, I can like kind of less pop actually, and your jump becomes way more precise rather than less effort, more flow to it. A lot of flow. I didn't give a shit about the steez. I wanted to have a lot of flow and make it look easy and be able to repeat if needed. So when full gas into the thing, press at the bridge, really accelerate super fast and then super active, and then right here my front wheel was slightly more to the left, like at the width of a tire. The crack was deeper than what I was expected. My front wheel went into the crack, and that's something that I don't remember at all. Huh? That's from watching the videos and being like, okay, well, that's what happened. Front wheel goes, and then gladly the bridge was there, because otherwise I would have been straight into the rock, and I don't think I will be here right now to talk to you, to be talking to you right now, or even like being really badly injured. And I'm injured, but I'm okay. So I hit the bridge really hard, bent the shit out of my helmet, completely broken in pieces, and it was yeah, it was bad. And then bounced at the bridge, landed again on the rock. So I think I traveled like maybe 5 or 6 meters, just like from the first bounce poof, to the next one. Insane, the speed and the violence of the impact. And then whoop, kept sliding, landed head first into the river, 90-degree angle on my head, top of my head. I don't know how I didn't break my neck. Like I bounced, bam, and then I land on my front into the river, face down in the water. Like worst case scenario in a way, but base case scenario at the same time, because it could have been way worse. And I'm glad that I'm here, able to ride right now. My fingers are a bit not in a good shape, but they are getting better, and I'm suffering a little bit of concussion right now, which is not good. So that's right now a little bit quickly where am I, but what happened after? It's like I was just readjusted my anomaly at the top right here, just to have a good position, and boom, boom, boom. So there we go. That's the first little section, and you can see a little bit how I'm riding right now. So easy trail, huh? Mellow, whoop. And I'm really focusing on some nice movement, not too fast. And then for things like that, that's it. My hand's starting to really fatigue right now, and I have to slow down a bit to recover. And I stop here. And so look, there you go. My fingers are like that. This pinky, my bone basically here came out of here, and then my finger was kind of attached by the tendons. Ligaments were severed by the tendon, attached by tendons, and a bit of skin. So it was really bad. This one had 10 stitches right here. I had 17 stitches on this finger right here, and I had 8 right here on my thumb. So my thumb went like that. The finger here, blah, completely exploded, and this one was kind of not good. Tendons are damaged as well here. So right now that's the range that I have. So it's getting better, but it's slow. And what happens is that finger right here on the brake lever, this finger hold my handlebar with the thumb right here, and these 2 fingers basically don't really hold anything. It's probably like 20% of grip strength here. So basically all the forces are here with these 2 fingers. So it's not a lot. So I'm really getting fatigued quickly, and I can't take big impact, otherwise I will fuck myself. So I'm kind of limited with this right now. This is from yesterday. I went to, that's a funny story, went to see JJ, so Jack Johnson, Mac Magneta, Owen White, my stepson, building a little line up there somewhere, and I went to check them out. It was raining and I was walking, so I was hiking, not on my bike. And I basically slipped on my way down, and I cut my feet, the back of my leg. I had 6 stitches. I went to the emergency yesterday. Went to the emergency because I crashed like that. Anyways, and I sprained my thumb. So right now I'm going to test as well today where I'm at with my thumb. So I've done a few rides, and I'm going to talk maybe about the where I'm at right now, what happened during the crash in another video maybe, because I want to ride now. So we are at the top of, that's Upper Mackenzie. Cop Killer is right here. So far I've been kind of, I'll take my camera as well. So far I've been kind of if I drink a little bit of eau de nard, maybe it's gonna make me come back into the nard quicker. So let's try. That's from the Inside Line store in Calgary. Super cool. They made these bottles. Eau de nard. They stole my juice. I was sweating and they squeezed me. And now they do like you know, a little drop in each bottles. Anyways, buy them. It's gonna make you faster. So anyways, I'm here and I've been doing basically climb up there, stay a little bit at the lookout the way I did, and then make my way down. What is it? The climbing trail. Oh fuck. Let it go. So let it go reverse. So it's a blue trail. Tack tack tack, and I go down Mackenzie, lookout, and then I connect to Max Payne, Back Payne, and then I do a little radio tower down. Right here now, so we're going to do Upper Mackenzie, a little bit more violent, but I'm going to go slow, and we're going to see a little bit how it is. The steeper shoot. That's the steepest riding, gnarliest riding that I've done since I started biking again 10 days ago. So let's go. Gentle, huh? I'm a little bit fucked still. Huh? Helmet back on, right here. I'm going to strap it gently as well. I'm going to drink a little bit of that. Boost mode, still engaged. I'm actually going to lower it to the normal because I don't care about the engine on the way down for now, and then I will, because I'm not racing and I don't care, and I want my bike to feel normal. So I'm going down, start of Mackenzie, Upper Mackenzie, and we go. Gentle right here. Up. Really conservative pace right now. Danger. Apparently there is a cliff, they say. Oh, that's the first time I kind of ride something a bit more engaged. Okay. Just to see a little bit what's the mindset right now. So I'm kind of riding very mellow. I don't want to I don't want to come into something and freeze. You know, it might happen. And at some point I'm gonna know, I know that I'm gonna pass a commitment issue in front of something. So right now I'm kind of just mellow, increasing just the gnarliness of the things I'm riding, and it works well. See, it's really in control, moving well, and definitely a bit on the timid side. So right now I have eco mode. It's basically pretty much barely any assistance on the way I'm riding. I have all my different things, setups at 0, and I'm just gonna take a little break right here. Doesn't feel bad at all. This is really good. I'm really like, that's good. That's promising. So break, huh? So see, like I'm not saying anything, but like this is already sore. And basically I get arm pumped really easily, and that's really reduce what I can take in my face. So if I show up onto something and I'm like at the top, I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna tense myself, and it's not gonna be good. So back at it here. So I go chill, see like that. Boom. Slow down here, between the trees, look up a little bit, active through the bike. I engage the shoulders right here and I push arms and legs. Nice and turn. Just really relax. Little bend at the elbows. We are starting to work with Nate on something a little bit special. And we are gonna tell you more about that really soon. But we have something pretty cool coming. Some stuff actually coming, it's not just one thing. Now we'll go slow here, and I engage, and that's a pretty mellow compression here. It's a good one, and I take another little break. This is actually the most... Oh, still painful, huh? Wow. The most I've been able to ride right now. Oh, fucking hell. I'm so happy to experience this kind of stuff. Like I already felt that I feel actually that I almost died. It was already close call. So I'm really appreciative of a bunch of stuff right now. My family, my kids, my wife, where I live. Look at that. And I kind of want to share that a little bit, because I think there's like a really cool energy like right now that's coming in, and I want to share that a little bit with you, like more videos where we talk a little bit more about the real stuff. And that, I think, my friends, is a little bit where I want to go. And I want to link my coaching to more like the skills coaching, of course. Oh my god. The skills coaching, of course, and but linking it to life in general. And I think there's a lot of similarities in between the things that we teach already with Nate. The mindset, the why we ride, simple, and we want to share that a little bit more with you guys. So stay tuned. That's a little bit my realization right now. Super pumped on that. And that's it. What do we have to talk about? There's more, but let's go. Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. I can actually spoke already from the art right now. I don't even know where to go now. It's a good way to end the video. But I'm gonna keep you a little bit longer. So basically what happened is that I crashed. We go back to the crash a little bit. I crashed, fucked myself, fucked my helmet, down the thing, blah blah blah. Philou, back to Philou. Philou gladly was here, and he took me out of the river. And also gladly there was a dad and his son right around here that just they stopped to watch me do that. Actually, they were riding. And Gab and Jad and Kelsey and GS, they were the crew with me that day. And gladly everybody was here, and Philou. And they did an amazing job. So they took me out of the river, and they put me like kind of like comfortable, safe, and called the search and rescue, the patrols, and everybody was basically placed to make the rescue. And then I was out for several minutes, so I don't really know, like around 5 minutes I think. And then I took a huge deep breath, as if I was really coming back from somewhere else. And I really remember that. And I remember basically coming back and not remembering who I was, where I was. Hi. Little sign from life. Glad I'm here. it was close. Life is saying. Who I was, where I was, the people around me. Not even like a concept of the planet Earth. I was already lost in the full thing. And then slowly everything started to come back.
and where I was and everything. And after like, I don't know, like 15-20 minutes, I think I remember exactly everybody, and that's pretty much when patrols arrived. And my legs were moving, my legs were bent, so I knew that my spine was not fucked. And I knew that my hand was already damaged, because I looked at it twice, and then I was like, I think my hand is a bit messed up. And then Cassie was like, well, we're gonna take care of that, don't worry about it. Pushing the hand down. and then yeah, so they put me on the how do you call that? That little la planche, the plank. Took me out of the river, brought me basically to an ATV, so carried me through the river and everything. And I remember saying a few times, hey, be careful, don't make me fall down the river. It made them laugh a little bit. And then put me on an ATV took me to a truck, and the truck took me to the ambulance. It basically took 4 hours from the moment of the crash to the hospital. So I remember being in the ambulance, and I was like, oh my God, like I just want to be at the hospital right now. And I wanted to sleep, and they didn't let me sleep because I was concussed like crazy. My head was sliced like crazy. Actually, that's another thing. My head was completely sliced here. I forgot about that. Was pissing blood. Anyways, and yeah. So we got to the hospital in Quebec City. And then I told GS, I was like, GS, I think we should call my wife, we should call Jen, because I think we should tell her. But I didn't want to call her because I was completely out of it. Blah. So I was like, you take the phone, you call my wife, and you tell her that I had a crash, but I'm okay. So he called her, he said that. And then they hang up, and Jen is like, but so Yoann had a crash, and it was not him calling me. But apparently he's okay. If he was okay, he should have called you. And so she called me back, and I picked up the phone, and I told her exactly what happened. And then a bunch of x-rays and stuff, and CT scan, MRI, whatever, for my brain and everything. And they found 3 brain bleeds. Not too crazy of a concern, apparently, but they kept me that night. And then my finger was really fucked. So they stitched me here. I don't remember, like maybe 12 things, right? 12 stitches or a bit more. And my finger, so they put my finger back together, the bone, everything, and they stitched it. And they were like, okay, you're gonna see your surgeon when you are in Whistler, and then you see in Vancouver, and then you see a little bit what they say over there. And and I left. Stayed the night. Everybody was here. I felt the love of everybody. Devinci and everything. The support from Devinci was insane. The Devinci crew, and that was amazing. So we stayed the night over there. Same details and everything. You can see more in the video after what happened in the trip. Watch the video, and then went back home. I'm gonna keep riding. Let's go. Should I go over there? Let's try to ride a little bit over there. Cliff area, super safe. The guy is attracted by the gnar. Little step here, look at that. I'm gonna do it like that. Push. Right here. Oh my God. And I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna go closer. Don't think that I'm crazy. Oh my God. Look at that. The little line, that was my first gnarly line. Boom, look at this thing. This bike is insane. Devinci, thank you so much. Bosch, your motor is insane. I love it. All my partners right here on this bike. Man, I'm pumped. I'm super pumped. And then we try to climb the thing. My God! Ah! That's too steep! Ah. And we go again. Back to green mud. Whoop. So anyways, gnarly crash. And I was already close. So now I've been doing rehab physio on my left hand. My right hand is actually from yesterday, it's very mellow,
I don't even feel it, doesn't bother me. A few stitches in the back of my leg, but that doesn't bother me as well. And then the end is going to be a work in progress, but it's starting to feel good. So I'm receiving actually this week maybe, some handlebars. It's called flex handlebars, and they have a little bit of a flex elastomers. And then right now, you know, if that can allow me to make me ride better and longer and faster and stronger and everything, well, I'm definitely gonna do it. It's like a little remedy. So I'm gonna try that, and I'm really excited. And thank you, Jason, and I don't remember the name of the other guy. But anyways, you too, thank you so much for that, and I'm really excited to test and give you some feedback and everything, because I think it's super cool. And this trail, my friends, oh my god, I'm gonna shift down a little bit to have a stronger gear so I have more support under the pedals. Little jump here. Ooh, my hand is a bit tired. What? Super cool riding right here. Whoop. And I'm gonna take a little break right after that. Oh my god. Oh. And I take a break here. Oh my god. So much fun. Like, that's unreal. So yeah, and then also another thing, and that's actually make me think about that right now, because I'm like, you know what, it could have been so much more worse. And today, Evan went for a little bike ride in Pemby with his new bowhead. So he got his bowhead. I'm gonna tie my watch. He got his bowhead 6 days ago, and then he has done 5 rides with it since. So I ride every day. So he's loving it, and that's incredible to see actually, and watch like he smile and how he's just loving it, and the sense of freedom. So thank you everybody behind all this concept of equipment to allow people that are who have an handicap, and allowing them to just do this kind of stuff. People that are disabled, to allow you this, have some fun, and fun is super important in life. We should have fun, of course, but in a really respectful way. So look at that right now. Fuck yeah! Right now I'm appreciative of course, all my partners that are allowing me, open the corner, allowing me to ride, of course, and e-bike and all this stuff, Bosch. God, this is so cool. The way back. Oh my god, that was a route. A bit sketchy. It was a bit sketchy. Oh my god, I'm gonna take another little break here. And you see, like right now, I'm really not pushing. I'm riding a 30, let's say 40%. Like chill, cruisy, flow, control, happy, strong, boom. So good. Ah, my hand is so... so good. Oh, I'm feeling good. Heart rate 131. It's the perfect zone 2 kind of riding right now. So good. Look at that. We go again. Oh, that's already dark here, so I'm gonna go a bit slower so I don't get caught into, like, who knows. And right now, already, so I'm not taking a lot of risk. I'm really riding chill, and no risk at all. Well, I'm riding my bike, so of course there's a risk factor. Anything can happen, as we saw. But I'm already focused, and I'm riding well. Chat, 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 chat on top of the road. Let's go. And I accelerate here. Open, engage and push. Open, engage and push. Accelerate. Fuck yeah! Oh. Whoop, whoop. I have to take a little break again. Oh my god! Let's go. Oh, it's feeling good. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna slow down. See, I got a bit excited here. Oh my god. Oh, I got excited. That was good. That was good. First time going that fast. Ah! And we are sharing that together. So that's really the kind of content a little bit. We're gonna have subject, we're gonna just a little bit more interactive with you and sharing like things that are really life, coaching, whatever. So we're gonna have a bit of fun. What? And that's a really cool section coming up. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh my god, the jump, what? Oh, the little pool right here. So see, what? More playful. Oh. Mais biking. Biking is rad. Like seriously. And we are kind of heading back home now. And we are kind of going back home. We are kind of going back home. And look at that. Oh, oh. Kind of cruisy. Cruisy. Accelerate. Biggest pull so far. I definitely did not pull right. Huh? I have way more glute strength on my right arm. And I jump like that. So no big pull right now. Pop up. Down this. Fast section through that. Leader. Pop. Radio tower right now. Definitely I'm going to slow down a little bit now. Because I'm ready. My arms are fatigued. And I don't want to wreck myself. So I'm going to go a bit slower. I was excited for a little bit. I think it's a good thing that we checked and had some fun, but right now my hands are really tired. I think that pull was a little bit of a sign. Don't get too excited because you're a bit sketch, my friend. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit, back to 40%. Down this, around the corner here. Push right here at the exit. Lean a little bit, whoop, and I lean right here. You lean right here. Like really charge, bit more traction. Straight right here. Straight through the roots right here. Whoop. Down in. Through that. No pedaling. So let's try to see how far I go with no pedaling. That's always a little bit of a test. How far can I go through that? No pedaling. I'm already pumping right now. Active, generating speed through every hole. Up. Keep going. Didn't touch the brakes. Oh, a little bit more. Oh, through the junction. That's a bit. Oh, one of my records actually. Always, once in a while, I go through that all the way to the junction. So I think the weight, first time trying with the e-bike actually, so I think the weight of the e-bike probably like helps generate speed. So cool. And I'm gonna say thank you a little bit. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me on social media and Instagram. Already, like I felt like so much support from everybody. And I just want to say a huge thank you. And I'm really happy to be here and to be sharing more adventures with you and with more a little bit of something else, some NAR and of course, and my progression and everything and stuff, but with a little bit of something else. So I'm really happy. Really happy. top, lean. So to gain traction, I'm pulling my outside foot down. I want your pedals to be like parallel relatively to the ground. See, like the more I'm leaning to increase my traction, the more I'm leaning my outside foot down to have ready my pedal kind of what so cool. And then boom. And in another video we're going to talk about that because this story is incredible. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Peace out.